Hi there, students. A foray. To foray. Let's see, I think the origin of this word, or the basic meaning, is in a military sense. It's a quick raid or a quick sudden attack on the enemy with the purpose of stealing, and I think originally with the purpose of stealing their food, stealing the food for the horses or different things. So a foray is a sudden attack. You suddenly leave your defended position and attack the enemy. Yeah, because this foray, it has an idea of going out of your encampment very suddenly for a short time. We use foray quite often nowadays to talk about a venture outside your normal range of activity, when you try something new for the first time. So this was the company's first foray into the field of customer relations. Okay, it's the first time you go into a field. It's like you start to invade it to make a profit, if you like. Yeah, so a foray, a tentative attempt to do something new in a different field of activity. So this author is known for his detective novels, but this was his first foray, or a foray into science fiction. This vineyard only made wine in the past, but now they are on a foray into making cheese as well. So it's like a brief raid. Yeah, it's a first attempt, your first foray into something. And then we also use a foray to mean a short trip somewhere, normally with a specific intention. I made a foray into town to get the parts that I needed to repair the washing machine. Okay, so a foray, it's like you leave home, you leave your protected area and go out with a specific purpose. Yeah. They went for a picnic in the New Forest. This was a foray into the New Forest, if you like. How was your foray into the New Forest? Okay, so it's a small excursion, normally with a specific intention. And then to foray, yeah, to go out to get something. Particularly in this military sense, the soldiers forayed to steal food from the enemy. Yeah, they made a foray, a brief raid, a brief invasion. Maybe there's a border and there is a dispute between the two countries on either side of the border, and each one makes quick forays into the bit claimed by the other one, quick attacks. Yeah, or a foray into a new area. This was his first foray into cooking Oriental food. Yeah, it was a foray into a different type of cooking. So you're trying a different type of thing. We went on a foray to pick mushrooms in the forest. Yeah, this has got to do with the word to forage, to go to look for things in the countryside which you can eat. So if you live off the land, you have to forage for food. Yeah, and look around and see what you can find and take. Okay, so a foray to foray. How formal is this? I'd probably give it 6.5 informality. Would I use it in an informal conversation? It sounds a bit posh. Expedition, adventure, venture, something like that. Raid. I think I would stick to using it in a semi-formal or a posh conversation, or semi-formal writing or formal writing. To foray as well is a regular verb. They forayed to steal food. They have forayed on several different occasions this month. Yeah. And then what about the origin? Okay, so in Middle English you have a word foray, which probably comes from forayen, to plunder. Yeah, but if you actually go back, you've got a French word forer, to forage, to look for food. Yeah, so it's really got this idea of getting food, but attacking the enemy to steal food. Okay, so a foray, a short raid, a short incursion, an attempt into a new field or a new undertaking. And then a visit to somewhere. Yeah, go somewhere with a specific purpose. So there you go, a foray. I don't think this was your first foray into my videos, but if this is your first foray into my videos, welcome. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Foray.